Good evening and welcome to the weekly warm-up. Oh, were you two both just on your phones there?
Yeah.
How unprofessional. That is
No.
so unprofessional. I don't know. We might have to start the stream again because I don't know if I can put that out, to be fair. How are you both doing today?
Good,
Yeah,
man.
all right.
Are you both taking your dogs for a walk?
Yeah, I've been out walking.
Mine's not open up yet.
Oh, those poor excuses. I don't know. If your dog does get a chance to
front
come on the
toilet,
screen,
innit?
I do want everybody to see your dog if it does make an appearance because it is a very interesting looking dog.
Hold on, where is it? I've got to grab it. 2 seconds.
Yeah, hopefully. Like, I don't want anyone to get scared when they see it, but it is an interesting looking dog, to be fair.
What do you mean, man?
What do you mean? What is
He's
that?
cute.
Look at him.
Nah,
Where's the
that is
camera?
it's a baby and it looks so grumpy. Like, what's wrong with it?
Look at him, look.
Is that
YouTube famous, man. Go on.
Yeah, just hopefully he doesn't make another appearance.
All he does is sleep, man.
He's a grand lad, isn't he? Grand lad.
That's it. I don't
All
blame
right,
him.
Josh. I won last week. I'm pretty sure I did. I need to tally up the results, but I'm pretty sure I won.
I know where you haven't tallied up the results yet. Now you're saying you've won.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was me, you know.
I'm gonna go back and look in a minute, but I'm pretty sure I won. So this week we're gonna start with the first game, City versus West Ham. Looking a bit professional this whole stream with the old I don't even know what it's called. Banner thing sliding across the screen. City West Ham. Is there any hope for for West Ham in this game?
I think there is. They've been playing well, haven't they?
Yeah, that's true.
At the same time, I still think that City are going to turn them over.
Sav?
Yeah, I think that Man City are going to win this one. I think they're just on such a run at the moment, and they've been a bit untouchable. So yeah, I can't see. I just think that Man City will win it.
I was gonna say if they were home or whatnot, it would. But there's no fans, so I don't know if the home and away thing really makes a difference. Apart from knowing your pitch size and stuff like that, and being in the home changing rooms. But City just look a bit formidable, to be honest. Egal sent me. Oh, thanks, Egal. Are you a Fed? Because if you're a Fed, then gosh, I'm shaking in my boots, mister. Ben Clark says easy. Yeah, I know. Ben's a West Ham fan, so he's always going to back his team. If Antonio is playing, then the West Ham are going to score. If he's not playing, then they're not going to score.
West
I
Ham
think
are a surprise
Souček
package, though.
Yeah, they are. But I think the thing about Moyes' teams, the last 10 games are where they start to burn out. Do West Ham have enough quality to finish top 4? I kind of hope they do, but I'm not sure they will. I think Souček is their way to win in this game. I think he's really got to be pushing Diaz and Stones, because I don't think many teams have pushed them in terms of height and physicality. So I think between Antonio and Souček, I think that's the way to go to try and beat this Man City team. But as we saw against Arsenal, they pretty much scored and then just went into second gear and just managed the game. So I think they're going to be they're going to have quite a bit of fitness for this game, and that will be the worrying thing for West Ham. So on that basis, I've gone 4-1 to Man City. I just think Man City are going to be up for this game, man. They just wanted to show everybody that they're the best now. So I think Man City will put 4 past them and win 4-1.
It's just a different animal this season, City.
Yeah.
Different
Especially
animal. Go on.
Go on. No, I was going to say, go on.
I've got City 3-1.
Sav?
I've got Man City 1-0.
What game are you watching?
No, hear me out. West Ham have been playing really well as well. Don't forget that. And I think that they're gonna hold them out and a 1-0. I don't think West Ham score tomorrow. So they might do, but I don't think so.
If any team was to win 1-0, I think it would be West Ham, to be fair. But
Yeah.
I
No,
don't think that's going to happen.
That's
I
definitely
can't see
correct.
Man City. No, I'd be shocked if it was 1-0 to Man City. Both teams have got goals in them, but I was going to say Man City letting goals, but they don't actually let in goals. So
Their
yeah,
goalkeeper faces on average 2 shots per game.
look at you, the
Edison.
stats. Wow.
Yeah, I know this.
And if
That
you've
must
got
be
2
nice,
shots,
that.
do West Ham have the players to convert one of those 2 shots? That is the question. So I don't know. It takes Antonio 2 to score, so maybe they might get their 1 goal through Antonio having 2 shots. But yeah, I'll be shocked if West Ham win this game. But yeah, I'm going 4-1 to Man City. So the next game that we have on the list, once it spins all the way around. What game have you got on your list?
West Brom Brighton.
West Brom Brighton. Ooh. Go on, Josh, you started this one.
Ideally, 0-0.
Yeah.
But I think Brighton have got too much of West Brom, and I think they'll beat them.
You know what? I think that's the score. To be fair, I think it will be 0-0. Yeah, it's a hard game actually because both. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say West Brom have got goals in them, but then when you say West Brom, who's going to score? You probably wouldn't think of anybody off the top of your head. To be fair, so yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm saying 0-0 in this game. I'm hoping it's a good game, but I can't see it being a good game. To be fair, what about you, Sav?
Yeah, I've got 0-0 as well. Well, that's because that's what I want more than
Okay. I mean, they've got Mope, they've got Welbeck, but
yeah, but come
again,
on, Welbeck's useless.
yeah. I mean, Welbeck would be your best striker, man. So don't diss Welbeck. I'm going 0-0. Ben's gone 1-0 West Brom.
No, I've got 2-0 Brighton.
You know, I'm changing my mind. I'm going 2-0 West Brom.
No, that's negative.
No, 2-0 West Brom. Sav, what are you going?
0-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. But yeah, I'm gonna stick up for West Brom in this one and say 2-0 West Brom. All right, next game. This is probably gonna be game of the weekend, probably in my eyes. Leeds versus Villa. Leeds, just we know, they just love to attack. They don't really know how to defend. Aston Villa love to attack. Slightly better at defending. Slightly better at defending. I think this is going to be a high scoring match, to be fair.
It should be full of goals, shouldn't it? It should be massive.
I mean, but every time we thought a game was going to be full of goals, it's just been rubbish. So, again, it's probably hard to tell. Sav, what have you got in this game?
I have got 2-2.
You got 2-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Josh, what have you got?
I've got 2-2.
Oh, you got 2-2 as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to be
Grealish
different.
and his massive calves and his beautiful hair.
He's only got a 50% chance of starting.
Oh,
is he really?
Yeah, because I have him in my fantasy Premier League. He's got a leg injury.
He'll be all right, man.
Leeds at home. And I think Aston Villa I want to say they've been lucky this season. They've played really well, to be fair. But you know what? I think Leeds are going to win this one. I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds, Bamford hat-trick. How about that?
Yeah, because also Villa are missing Matty Cash as well, I think.
Okay, yeah. I mean, would you miss Matty Cash? He's got nice hair as well.
Hair.
To be fair.
Yeah, lovely.
I was gonna say he's got nice hair,
Lovely
hasn't he? He's got nice hair, Matty Cash. Yeah. It's just I don't know, man. It just sounds
squad Villa.
Sounds like he's a country singer, to be fair.
You see, Ollie Watkins has got lovely hair as well. They just all got nice hair. That's why I watch them.
Don't really like Watkins because he scores against us, but it is what it is.
Is he not an Arsenal fan as well, isn't
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan apparently, but what does that mean, man? Everybody's an Arsenal fan, aren't they? Till we start losing, then nobody likes us. Yeah, I'm gonna go Leeds in this game. 3-1 Leeds, Bamford hat-trick. The next game we've got up is Newcastle versus Wolves.
The lads. The lads.
If there was a game to be 0-0,
Never.
No.
it wouldn't
This
be
game's
this
always
one.
got goals in.
I just think it's time for Newcastle to win. Wolves are just not great. They're just not great right now, man. They're just really not great. And I know you, but
We beat them this weekend. And I'm never we beat them this weekend.
I've got in my head again. I've got another 3-1 in my head. I think this is gonna be the week you guys turn up. But I've got 3-1 in my head to Newcastle. That's what my head and my heart is saying. What about you, Josh?
I've got 2-1 to the Mags.
Sav?
I've got 1-0, only because if we're scoring goals, I don't know where they're coming from because, you know, we've
No, you got
injuries.
Willock.
Yeah, true.
Nah, Miggy and Maxi.
I mean, I was gonna say it's time for Maxi to get a goal now, isn't it? He's sort of getting his fitness back. I know he's still not going to be 100% fit, but
he got one last weekend.
did he score last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So he's on form then. He's bang on form. Let's just look at the league table.
No, don't look at the league table.
Yeah, leave that. We don't want to look at that.
What are you doing?
Oh, look up. Like, yeah, I've got quality. I've got quality in my locker, man. I've got technology on my side. So, obviously, you guys, you're 17th. Oh my days, full of 3 points. Oh, wait, I'm full of 3 points behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, that is shocking.
Yeah, but listen,
I remember.
the
thing is, I remember this. I remember having this conversation with you two about 3 weeks ago. And I was like, they're never going to catch you. They're like 10 points off. And then all of a sudden, they're 3 points behind. That is very. Are you scared?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think you have to win this week, and I think you will.
Steve Bruce don't seem bothered about it at all.
He's more bothered about shouting at the press than he is the actual players. Like, he even turned around and said, I don't really work on tactics. I've got the players, but that's not how it works.
I mean,
if you're looking at the league table now, you're backing Fulham over us all day.
I mean, just the way things are going at the moment, yeah, you're probably backing Fulham. Wolves too much quality for Newcastle.
No,
that's a bit rude.
No.
Are you having that from Scott, Sav? Do you know who Scott is?
No. Is he scary? I might take it back.
No, he's not that scary, to be fair.
Scott's wrong.
Scott, please come back. Can you just please come back with a reply? They're saying that you're scary and they're saying that you're wrong. Please,
no, I didn't say he was scary. I was just like, is he? Because you said, do you know who he is? It's
from Australia. I know he's from Australia. He can't be that scary, can he?
Yeah, I know. Actually, they're all really nice on home and away, so no, it won't be scary.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said to him. I said, thank you for home and away, and thank you for neighbours. We've given you football, and that's what you've given us. So I think it's been quite a fair swap, to be fair.
That is true.
It's up there.
Scott, if you're going to say that Wolves are going to beat Newcastle, you have to come with a result because we don't do teams are beating teams without results. So if you can't give us a score, your point is no longer valid and we will have to delete it, sir. So please come with a score just so that we can validate it. Next match is Palace versus Fulham.
Boring.
That is a boring game.
And that's what we want. We want boring. We want 0-0 or a Palace win.
What do you think, Sav? Like, I was stuck on this game. I've got my score, but I was stuck on this game.
I've got 2-1 to Palace.
How's that? I think Palace will win this game, to be fair. But Fulham are going to be really up for it. It's a derby, not a great.
Fulham have got a really
Go.
hard run after this match, so they need a result out of it. I just don't think they'll get it.
I would hope.
Yeah. Married at First Sight is very, very scary,
Mate, that is
Scott.
insane,
But
that program.
I love it though, but
Like,
it is
what
a
is
bit
wrong with
scary. It's got to be a snooze fest, 0-0 all over it. Newcastle's form is scarier, so Wolves 1-0. Poor.
Yeah, but our
poor,
form's
poor,
always
poor.
scary, you know. And then we'll go and do something stupid like smashing someone 3 or 4-0. I'm calling
So
it. We're
like-
beating Wolves.
Oh, there you go. You've heard it here first.
I'm never
Hodgson
confident.
versus Parker. Like, which manager would you would take Scotty Parker now, wouldn't you? Because
Yeah,
I think Hodgson is just a slightly better version of Steve Bruce.
I would take.
Like,
I think Parker's going to be a top manager.
Yeah. I think he will be as well. But I think Hodgson will beat him in this game, just because Palace have got some actual quality players. I can't. And no one springs to mind when we talk about Fulham's team that as a genuine quality player.
Not
And
really.
they're just a very good team because they stick together and just run about. But Palace have got some genuine quality players like Eze, Zaha, and players like that. Benteke's volley the other day was. I'm not going to say he's back because he's not back, but it was a very good goal. So yeah, I think they've got more match winners than Fulham. So
that
just
is quality, mind.
Yeah,
He is class.
Like again, they just seem to get these young players, and I think again he's going to be sold for 40, 50, 60 million in a year or two. So that'll be a great bit of business for them. But I'm going 2-1 to Palace in this game.
0-0.
I've got 2-1.
To who?
Crystal Palace.
Oh, so is that what you're hoping? Are you hoping for a 2-1, or do you actually think it's going to be 2-1?
It's a bit of both. Not gonna lie.
We got Laurie in the building as always. Scott B. Them women don't play on maths, and they say footy is no echo chamber. Yeah, they don't play, man. Like some of them women on there are proper scary though, man. Like, yeah,
it's insane. I've only ever watched a couple of episodes of that. You know, it's absolutely mental.
Some of them are mental. They are quite mental, to be fair. Next match is the one that everybody's waiting for.
Well,
Leicester versus Arsenal. No, nobody wants that. Leicester versus Arsenal. I'm always confident when Arsenal play better teams for some reason. I think we take it serious, a bit more serious, so we play bigger teams apart from the Man City game. The only thing that worries me about Leicester really is bloody Jamie Vardy, man. Like his record against us is up there with Didier Drogba's record against us. It's actually insane. Yeah, he loves scoring against us. Just his goal scoring record against the traditional top six, it's just amazing as well. To be fair, I think he's got the best out of all of the strikers. In the top six. So he's forever going to be underrated. But I think it's because he just looks like a rat. He just looks like a rat. He just I just wouldn't want to be friends with him. He just looks like that person you wouldn't want to be friends with. He's a bit of a arse on the pitch, but he's always somebody you would want in your team. Like he's that good. I think he could easily play for every team in the Premiership. Probably bar Man City. I don't think they would want him, but any other team, I think
he guarantees goals. You don't get many strikers that do that.
And at his age as well, like he doesn't even look like he's slowing down. Maybe because he came into football quite late, he's making up for lost time. But he just doesn't look like he's slowing down. And probably when he does slow down, he's going to be the pace of every other average normal person. So he's still going to be quicker than most, to be fair. So yeah, I'm interested to see. Yeah, I'm interested to see how long he can carry on. To be fair, 2-2. You think Leicester will have a point to prove after midweek? Yeah, I can't believe they got knocked out of the Europa League. I know it is the Europa League, but they were dead favourites to win that game, and I'm quite surprised they didn't. I think Arsenal. I don't know. We just look so tired right now, but I think we will nick this one 2-1, to be fair. Sav?
You're not going to like me. I've put Leicester 3-2. I just think Leicester at home as well. I know you say it doesn't matter as much, but you've got the journey. If you're all feeling a bit tired, I just think Leicester will win it.
You know what we're gonna do, Sav?
What?
We have removed Sav from the stream. you had a 2-second timeout for that. You're just bringing negative energy to me. And for that, we're gonna relegate you.
Every time
you're
I
relegated,
fixtures and I think, oh no, Arsenal aren't going to win that. I think, oh, he's going to be so annoyed if I say that.
Nah, you're relegated to 3 now. No, actually, I'm gonna put Josh. Josh could be number 1 at the moment. He hasn't said nothing too silly at the moment, so Josh is number 1. Josh, what? Actually, Josh, what did you say the score was going to be before I swap this back?
Do you know what? I've actually genuinely backed Arsenal to win 2-1.
Oh, okay, you can stay there. You can stay there for now.
No, I don't know where back them, but I think they'll beat them.
Yeah, so me and Josh have both gone 2-1. Yeah, me and Josh are always right. Sav, I'm not quite sure you got the memo, but you've gone 1-0 to... What do you say, 1-0 to Leicester?
3-2.
Oh, 3-2.
I think there's goals in it.
Switched off after Leicester.
Yeah, like we can't defend to save our lives. Our defensive record has supposedly been better this season, but I don't see it. But yeah. So Arsenal, majority say Arsenal to win. Next match is Spurs versus Burnley. I can't see anything other than a Spurs win. If Spurs don't win this, I would seriously think about sacking Jose Mourinho.
I think he's got a point to prove, and they always seem to smash Burnley.
Yeah, I mean, Burnley is just a nothing sort of team that...
Anti-football.
Yeah, that's just anti-football, but they do turn up against the so-called bigger teams. I don't know about this season, but in the past they have really turned up. Spurs have lost 4 of their last 5, so they are joint with Liverpool as the statistically worst team in the Premiership based on form, and Sheffield United. So everyone else has got better form than those 3 teams. Burnley, there's just a bit of, like you say, that's just anti-football, man. That's just a bit of a nothing team. They're going to come and play for a draw. So as much as I want Burnley to win and as much as I want Spurs to lose, I do think, I want to say Spurs are going to win, but that's just not what we do here. So I'm going to say 1-1. Harry Kane to score, as he always does. Yeah. I'll give Rodriguez or Barnes a goal as well. So I'm going to say 1-1. Josh, you're number 1 now, so you got to talk.
Harry Kane masterclass, 3-0 Spurs.
Sav?
I've got 2-0 Spurs. I think I watched Burnley. Actually, I never watch them. I don't really know much about them. I watched them the other week because I wanted them to win, and I fell asleep. It was so boring. So 2-0 Tottenham.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that. I would eject you again, but I'm gonna be nice. 1-0 to Burnley, I hope anyway. Yeah, Ben's a West Ham fan, so he will be wanting Spurs to lose.
They'll win that all day.
I really hope they don't, but I can't see how Burnley can get anything from this game. But I'm praying for 1-1, so I'm gonna stick with it and say 1-1. We have how many games left? We've got 2 more games left. We've got 3 more games left. Chelsea versus Man United. It's going to be interesting.
I think Man United are going to win it, me.
Their fans have just been so cocky, and I know they're second in the league. They've just been so cocky. I think both fans are getting a bit cocky actually at the moment. But I just don't like it either. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a 0-0 and everybody gets sent off. That would be quite fun. But that's not going to happen. So I honestly don't know. I couldn't call this game. Sav, what have you got?
I've got 2-2. I couldn't really call it, but I think there'll be goals. So I've gone for a 2-2.
Yeah, I could see that ish. What about you?
I fancy 2-1 to Manchester United, and that pains me because I like to see them lose.
Like going forward, who do you think's got the better players going forward?
Man United.
Yeah.
More consistent.
So yeah,
I'd rather
I'll
have
say that. I'll
Rashford
say
than
they're more
Fernandes.
consistent. And you know it's time for Fernandes to score in one of these big games as well. So
Well, if he don't turn up, Rashford normally does, doesn't he?
yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't really know about this one. Actually, this was probably the hardest one to call. They both went through in Europe. Or well, Chelsea still got to play again. Man United went through quite easily, but they played quite a few of their players, so which was a bit surprising. I don't know.
I think Chelsea might save their players for Europe. But
yeah, I think you know what, they've got quite a big
squad.
squad as well. Though, to be fair,
Yeah,
they've got a big squad. So
I think they'll save their team and still get beat by Atletico.
Do you think Atletico are gonna? You think they'll beat them?
Yeah, I think they got too much for Chelsea.
I just want to see this again. To be fair, that was like the worst decision I've seen in football recently. It was so bad.
Mate, Harry Maguire's a fraud. He should have been sent off the weekend against us.
Yeah.
I did see the game. What did he do?
Blatant elbow on Lascelles in the area. The ref just waves play on because, you know, it's Man United.
Man United, yeah. It's an agenda, mate.
You don't get penalties at Old Trafford unless you're playing red.
Or you're paying for them.
Labed's a fraud. 80 million for a defender that can't defend.
I'm going to say Chelsea. I want to go Chelsea. I want to go Chelsea 3-1. This is what I'm hoping for anyway. Chelsea 3-1. I prefer a draw, but if anyone's going to win, I want it to be Chelsea because I just don't want Man United to finish second because they really annoy me. Hey, peeps, hope you're good. Yeah, we're good, thank you. Say that again?
I said, no matter what happens, they're going to finish below their noisy neighbours. So
yeah, true. It'd be nice. It would be nice if it was like West Ham and someone else in the top four and not like Chelsea and Man United, but that's never going to happen.
Arsenal.
Yeah, we're not making it, so that's cool. Hey, peeps, hope you're good. Thank you, Military Guna, all the way from, I'm going to say Jamaica. I really hope you are from Jamaica because that will be embarrassing if you're not from Jamaica. But thank you so much. Let us know what you think the Man United versus Chelsea game is going to be. Sheffield United versus Liverpool. Both teams are really bad right now. They're both joint on the worst records in the Premiership in the last 5 games. Liverpool have more than enough, even with that, with their injuries. I mean, now their captain's out again as well, which gives Sheffield United a bit more hope in my eyes because I think Henderson is the one that sets the pace for Liverpool, and if he's not playing, then I don't know who's going to pick up the lead and do it for them. But then again, Sheffield United just have nothing. They're just so bad. They probably beat us next time with them, but they're just so bad. 4-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, I think Liverpool are going to ruin them. I think it's going to be 3-0.
Yeah, I know. Like Liverpool have got so much going on as well. Like I feel sorry for them at the moment now. Obviously with Alisson and stuff as well. The injuries.
Klopp, isn't it?
Yeah, Klopp. Like it's just all. If anything that could go wrong is going wrong. The only thing that's just been a saving grace for them is that none of their forwards have got injured so far this season.
They've been in different form though. They've not been the same for last season.
I mean, we say that, but Salah's still like the leading top scorer on 17 goals. Like he just doesn't stop. He just does his own thing anyway, doesn't he? Like think he just plays. I would say he plays for himself, but he's just way out there in the lead, top scorers this season. So
scoring points everywhere with them dives as well. Don't they?
yeah, true. I have them to win 4-0, and I have him to score a hat trick this week as well. To be fair, so 4-0 to Liverpool. Last game is Everton Southampton, which is probably another. I mean, there's quite a few good games this weekend.
Yeah, it's a
This should
decent
be
weekend.
another entertaining game on Monday. Everyone's been quite, I wouldn't say they're shocked with Everton, but they've been putting some decent run together. Again, Calvert-Lewin, very good player. Southampton have got Danny Ings, so it's going to be a battle between those two for getting on the score sheet. Which way do you see this going, Josh?
I've got Everton 2-0. I think Southampton are just being poor lately.
Yeah.
I agree. To be fair, they started off so well, but again, if you play that sort of football but you don't have the players to do it, it just means you're going to burn out because they just don't even have that quality to even pull them out of the mud when they're playing bad. And again, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games as well. So, yeah, I think Everton will win this. As I know, Everton have lost 2 of their last 5 as well, so they're not in great form. But I think that the chance to go above Liverpool, I think they're not going to want to turn that one down, man. They've got a game in hand over Liverpool as well, and they're joint on points. So just the fact that they could finish, it's in their hands. It's basically in their hands to finish above Liverpool, and
Blasted them in the derby as well, didn't they?
yeah. So
see, I don't like Everton, but I think they are going to win on Monday. Is it Monday, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monday.
I think they are going to win on Monday. I think it's going to be 1-0. I hate the thought of Bloom Pickford and his happy little face. So I don't want them to, but I think they will.
The Scouts.
Yeah. I think they'll get the victory as well. To be fair, Everton should cruise this 2-0. Big up to you guys, Newcastle. Any chance of you guys buying Joe Willock? I rather doubt it.
I
know you want to get rid of him.
Depends where we are next season.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, him in the Championship, I'm not going to say that's his level, but I think he should probably drop down there just to play a season and actually play a full season of proper battling football to build him up for the Premiership, because I think Emil Smith Rowe done it. Quite a few of our players dropped down the division, and I think when you're young, playing in the Championship is a good thing for you because it's not the same. You're not going to get that pretty football. You're going to be battling every week. I'll be very shocked if Newcastle do get relegated, but I think if Willock does have a chance to play in the Championship, I think he should go for it. I think if you do get relegated, I think he will join you on loan next season, to be fair.
I don't.
I think you're going to lose loads of players.
Man.
It is, but I think that's where he needs to go to get better, to be a better footballer. And I think already you've got players built for the Championship. You've got Dwight Gale, you've got Shelby, Hendricks. You've got quite a few Championship players in there. So if they stay, if they stay,
we don't want those ones.
No.
But they're going to be the best players in that league. So maybe it might be wise for them to drop down.
No. No, I'd rather just stay where we are.
So, Sav, what are you going in this game?
I've got 1-0 Everton.
And you, Josh?
2-0 Everton.
I'm going to go 3-1 to Everton in this one. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see Finn getting a result, to be fair. So yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Everton. So yeah, we've done all of those results. Let's get on to who we think are going to be the team of the week. It's never quite worked, but
what do you mean? We're always so good at this.
We're determined to make it work this week. We're going to start on a goalkeeper. Josh, which keeper did you go with?
I've gone for Areola because I think he's going to keep a clean sheet against Palace,
had to get them in there, didn't we?
So yeah, Areola.
Oh, have I dropped out of the stream?
You're in now. You did.
Yeah, you'd frozen for a bit.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Well, I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, great backup dancers you are, innit?
What do you mean? We are the backup dancers.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know, my computer's frozen, so I've missed all of these. Wait, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. Leicester will have a point to prove. 2-2, 2-0. Peeps, hope you're good. Cruise this one 2-0. Big up to you. Oh yeah, so I got up to there. What's your toughest part of the season left? Don't know what that means.
No, not Pickford for goalkeeper of the week. What's that about?
You can't say things with them little arms, man.
Nah.
He couldn't even stroke your dog's belly with them arms.
No. Alright, so we're going Areola and goal, yeah?
Because he's the only goalkeeper I could think of that didn't play in the top 6.
Cool. Alright. Sav, who... Right back was hard, wasn't it?
Right back. Oh
Who
no,
did
see,
you
I've got
have,
someone
Josh?
who's injured.
Josh, who did you have at right back?
I've got Trent at right back, so I think Liverpool are due a massive winner. He's actually been picking up some decent form again.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
It's
no,
difficult,
no.
man, when you're picking defence, because no one looks at defence and thinks, wow, you're a player, you.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, let's go with Trent. Let's go, because that means we can't pay another Liverpool player though. So are we willing to use Trent so early?
Yes, I am.
So you're both willing to use Trent, yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be Trent or Salah, isn't it?
I always find right back so hard.
Because ours have always been so bad, you don't look at that position.
Yeah, that's true.
Danny Simpson's last decent right back we had.
Mm.
So we're going Trent, yeah? Sav, give us a centre back.
Who have I got here? I'm using notes from what I used on another stream. Dias. Ruben.
Oh, geez, there's 2 of him now.
How come there's 2 of you?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's the most frightening thing I've seen all day, that.
My computer's having a nightmare. There we go.
You just keep
Oh, no,
multiplying.
still the wrong one.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's the right one, is it?
Yeah.
Gosh, what is happening today? Cool. Where are we up to? Centre back, yeah?
I agree with Sabs. I agree with Diaz. I think he's been class.
Diaz. I always get it confused. I'm like, is it Dias or Diaz? And then I realise, and then I forget again.
I think it's Diaz. Is it Diaz?
Other centre back, Josh?
I've gone Tyrone Mings.
Yeah.
He's so bad as well, though.
He's all right.
He's got lovely hair.
There you go.
Oh, he's gone now. That was the comment that finished it.
That's it. He's top tier.
He's flounced out the
Should we
stream.
talk about a decent football team now? Right. So
Yeah.
we'll have Maxi on the right, Miggy in the middle. None of them Arsenal players.
No, none of them. Well, we can have Willock in there.
Oh yeah, we'll have Willock. And then Harry Kane up top, because you know when we got money.
Yeah, he's coming to us. Oh, he's
at
back.
least when he breaks Shearer's record, he'll be our player.
Gosh, this is major technicals today.
Hey.
What is going on? So where did we get up to? Diaz and Mings, yeah?
Wait, we finished. What do you mean?
No, you got to left back, Sav. Who have you got left back?
Left back, Cresswell.
Shout.
That's a very good shout. So no more West Ham players in there. Josh, what formation did you go?
I've got 4-1-4-2.
That just sounds like a lot of players. Who was your holding midfielder or your defensive midfielder?
Tielemans.
Yeah.
Yuri Tielemans from Leicester.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Can't really
I just think
deny
it's
it.
class.
Yeah, can't deny that one. So what? So and then we go to the midfielders, more midfielders. We need 3 more, don't we? Or 2 more.
I've got ASM.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna put him
I
on the
think
right
he's
or the left?
due a big game. Left.
Left, yeah. Sav, we need another centre midfielder or behind the striker.
Rashford.
So he's gonna go right, yeah.
Yeah.
So no more Man United players. That's good. That's good. That's bad because I think we was gonna put Bruno in, weren't we?
Yeah, I had Bruno, but
I
Rashford.
had Bruno.
I like Rashford because he
I
like
feeds all the kids.
All right, because Sav wants Rashford in there. Sav, you're gonna have Rashford on the right, which means we've got to change our middle. Who did you have as your other centre mid? Josh.
Go on, Sav.
I've got Son, but I know he's been quite poor recently because he's got me hardly any points on Fantasy Premier League. So probably you two are going to have a better idea than me.
I've got Rodrigo.
Yeah.
From Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's been sensational lately.
So what's that? 4-1. That's 3. So we need 2 strikers now.
It's got to be Kane. He's going to score against Burnley. It's going to hurt Burnley.
Yeah. So we're going, and we've got Tierney at left back, haven't we?
No, we took Thingy at left back, didn't we?
Who?
Cresswell.
Oh, Cresswell. Oh, okay, cool. So that means we leave with Aubameyang up front. Tammy Abraham.
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin.
None of that Arsenal stuff this week.
Who Everton playing?
Southampton.
Yeah, I'm happy to go Calvert-Lewin and Kane. No Arsenal players today. They're just honourable mentions. Anyone in the Arsenal team that was part of that victory against Benfica, you're all on the suds bench this week.
That fluke.
Yeah, no Arsenal players in the starting lineup. Let's see how this team works out.
Have we got 11?
That's 11, isn't it?
Have we got 11?
4-1, 3-2, isn't it? Yeah, that's 11. Yeah, I hope this team flops because I know Arsenal players in there, man. Don't know what you two were thinking.
I had Tierney at left back. That's all I'm saying.
I can't believe my computer's just broken. It literally gave me a black screen and was like, you've got some issues. Now I'm trying to fix it and it's just frozen. So upset with life. So just to recap, we have Arioli in goal. Right back was Trent. What the hell just happened? Mate, my life today.
For you on this stream. Look at you.
My life has just broken.
At least nothing's fallen on you this time.
Oh, yeah,
how much of that drink have you had?
I don't know, man. My computer seems a bit drunk right now.
It's been spiked, you know.
You know what? If this computer's broken, like this is it for my career. My whole YouTube career is over. If this computer is just broken. My back? Yeah, there we go. So centre backs were Diaz and who?
Mings.
Left back was
Cresswell.
Cresswell, yeah, that was by Sav. The holding midfielder was
Tielemans.
Tielemans, and then we had Rashford, Rodrigo,
Maxi.
and Maxi. Then up front, Calvin Lewis, as you call him, and Harry Kane. Yeah, we can't.
Listen, Michael Schmeichel.
So we can't. We can't argue with that team. That team is a very good team. I'm hoping they all play rubbish, to be fair, but yeah, I think this is going to be a
That's the
winning
best
team,
one
to
yet.
be
That.
fair. That is by far the best one. Probably because we've got to the team before the games have started. Because usually we've missed like 2 or 3 games, so it makes it a lot harder. But we've got to the games before they started this week. But yeah, Josh, you've got your scores written down, haven't you?
Yeah.
Go through your scores quickly, all of them. I haven't got mine written down.
I've got City 3, West Ham 1, West Brom 0, Brighton 2, Leeds 2, Villa 2.
Yeah.
The Mags 2-1 against Wolves. Palace Fulham 0-0. Leicester 1, Arsenal 2. Spurs 3, Burnley 0. Chelsea 1, Man United 2. Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 3. And the Scouse Mackhams 2, Southampton 0.
And Saviola, who have you got?
I've got Man City 1, West Ham 0, West Brom 0, Brighton 0, Leeds 2, Villa 2, Newcastle 1, Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 2, Fulham 1, Leicester 3, Arsenal 2, Tottenham 2, Burnley 0, Chelsea 2, Man U 2.
Manu.
I know what I mean. I haven't even had a drink.
What's in your teacup?
Nothing, just tea.
She's high off life.
Yeah, exactly. Sheffield 0, Liverpool 3, Everton 1, Southampton 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my neck on the line and say Sav is going to win this week. I don't know why. I just got a feeling.
Oh, see, I knew you'd come around to my way of thinking eventually.
Would your elf just fly it next week and tell everyone he won anyway?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. No, I'm gonna get the league up. I'm gonna get the league up just recently. When we come off here, I'm gonna get it up and I'm gonna post it on Twitter because I know that I definitely won last week.
I'm sure. Do you know what? I'm sure it was me.
Nah.
I don't think it was me.
I definitely got a few results right.
No, how many?
Scores nowhere near, but results.
Oh yeah, the results. Yeah, no, I think we all got quite a few results right, but I don't know. I don't think we got any scores right. To be fair, don't think we ever have.
We will this week.
Don't think we ever have. To be fair,
this week's the week, man. Newcastle 2, Wolves 1. I'm telling you, put your money on it. Oh, he's gone again.
No.
Just needs a bandit.
Don't worry about me. I'm back. All right. I hope it's fixed now because this thing has just been giving me a nightmare today. Who's the early kickoff tomorrow?
Chelsea? No, Man City.
Man
City. Cool.
We're the late kickoff, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just enough to ruin our Sunday.
Yeah, before we go, is there any more Newcastle news?
Steve Bruce shouts at journalists.
What was that about? Because for anyone that hasn't seen it, let us know what that was about. Because we know quite a few people who haven't seen it.
He got asked a question. What was it? He got asked. The fans were questioning you, laughing with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the end of the game, and he just went absolutely wild at the journalist, going, "The fans asking or you asking?" Like, listen, man, you can't get battered at Old Trafford and stand there and have a giggle with your pal on the sidelines.
The thing is with that annoyed me was how he answered that, because if he'd have said, "Oh, you know what? You know, I was only smiling because Ollie was saying how well we'd played, but I can understand how that probably did look bad to the fans, and I apologise for any offence calls. If he'd have just answered it like that instead, rather than raging at someone asking the question, it would have been more understandable. It's how the way he, comes across to the public is awful. Like, who loses? That's so unprofessional to lose your rag like that, and that's not the first time.
No, well, he's banned all the press before, isn't it? Like all the written press.
But do you think he's just going through like
mental health issues now? Because I think
I think the man's stuck in a rut.
Yeah, well, it's like when he said that he was getting fan mail, and then 2 weeks later he's saying he's getting death threats. So what one is it? He's so up and down.
Both.
He doesn't know what to say, does he? That's the problem. He doesn't know. He's trying to appease the fans, but it's not what we want. It's gone too far now. The only way he's going to appease us is by leaving the job.
Just walking away. Yeah.
Which he's done everywhere else.
I hope he does. Yeah. I hope for his own sanity he leaves the job. He hasn't done a great job, to be fair. So it's not like anyone could say he started off well, he's done well, and it's been harsh on him. He just actually hasn't done a good job. So that happens, but you got to know when to walk away as well, don't you? Which I don't think he does know how to do.
He's holding on for that payout though.
So I'm hoping for his own. Yeah, I mean, but is it going to be that much?
Apparently it is.
Apparently
is it?
Fair up wedge. Because that's what actually it does. It gives out stupid contracts.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's probably why no one's making a move then, which means you guys could be in the championship next season.
Mike Ashley, apparently someone was saying that he's not concentrating. He's not thinking about Steve Bruce's position because Newcastle aren't top of his priorities because it's not as big as some of his other businesses. So he's fine. He's safe till the end of the season.
Which is mad, that, isn't it? We should be his.
What businesses does he have that are bigger than Newcastle?
None.
Well, Sports Direct bigger than Newcastle?
Imagine the money, right? Look at the money. If he actually played with the club properly, imagine the money that man could make. But he ain't interested in that. He's a quick fix businessman. He just wants to turn it around and make a profit. But
yeah, like you're saying, because if he took it serious, he could have Newcastle in the Champions League or Europa League or whatever, and then he would be making such serious money, and he would obviously be attracting better players, which obviously means bigger shirt sales, and he would actually sell some Newcastle shirts in Sports Direct. But obviously he's not really thinking that way. But I mean, I hope for everyone that you guys get the takeover you all desire, because
we'll be rich.
And timeline will be a nicer place, won't it? So yeah, I'm praying for you guys. But yes, again, thank you everybody that has tuned in, everybody that's left a comment. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully one day Joshy and Sav will have their own channels that you guys could all go and subscribe to. I mean, Josh did say he had recorded some stuff, but it is what it is.
It's coming.
Sav is just, I don't know, like she's just too busy watching Builders. So I don't know how dedicated she is to getting this. I know she did say she spent 10 grand on graphics and stuff, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, it's definitely 10 grand.
I'm waiting to see how amazing this is going to look. But when it does come, I promise you, everybody, it's going to be amazing because they are both humble, both know what they're talking about, kinda. They both love Newcastle, so they're just going to get fans. Yeah, they're just going to get loads of Newcastle fans because, to be fair, that's one thing about Newcastle fans is they all stick together, even if they are warring. So, yeah, let's just hope for better days for Newcastle. Yeah, okay. Let's pray for Newcastle, and hopefully Bruce walks away, and yeah, everybody will be happy. Good times. But thank you all for tuning in. Apologies for the poor internet connection or broken. I don't even know what's going on, to be fair. But we will see you, and hopefully we'll be on time next week because some big time Charlies and that were doing other shows beforehand, and we're late. But it's never me, to be fair. Like, I'm always on time.
No, you're not.
No.
Am I always on time? I'm always on
No.
time.
No, not at all.
I had to make a drink today, so I was 2 minutes late, but I'm always on time. I'm always on time.
You was 2 minutes late,
I've
but
got
you're
a
always on time.
I'm always on time.
Man's time, innit?
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because yeah, it's man's time. We're gonna roll with that. It's man's time. But
Man's
yeah,
time.
everybody, thank you for listening, and see you all next